All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am your host, On the Boat, Sailor. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tired, chat room. I didn't really sleep all too well last night. I already just didn't sleep too good, but I was also just up late watching Game 7 of the World Series. I never in my life thought I'd ever, care about a baseball game. But I just had, a bunch of clips of it pop up on my, my feed. So I was like, you know what, let me actually, once I get home from K-Pop Demon Hunters, great movie, by the way, I'm going to actually watch that. So then I watched it, and it was really good. So, I had, a Jimmy Timmy power hour of fucking peak, bro. I watched K-Pop Demon Hunters, which was so good. All I saw was, dumb memes of the girls eating online, and I was like, oh, this is just a brain rot movie. This is just a dumb thing. Cool. But I heard it was good, so I was like, all right, I'll check it out whenever, but I never really had any, I guess, urgency to watch it. So then my anime club, they were like, hey, we're going to go to the movies and we're going to go watch it. And I was like, okay, this will actually force me to sit down and see it. I did not know it was just a really good movie. It's actually just a really good movie. Fucking no one told me about that. It's actually just really good. I like that movie a lot, so I'm probably going to rewatch it again soon. I already downloaded the soundtrack to listen to on my way to work tomorrow. It was a sing-along too. So they had the lyrics on screen and shit whenever the songs were going. And we had kids sitting behind us the whole movie, and they were singing word for word. It was so adorable. I'm not gonna lie, that shit uplifted my spirits so much. It made the movie so much better for me. Those kids were so fucking into it. Oh my god, my heart was melting, dude. It was so cute. But yeah, really good movie. And then I came home and I watched a really good game of baseball. Just really good stuff. But I am a little tired. But the show must go on, Taishi. The show must go on. Shout out to Tales of the Pre-Sequel with the 5 saying, honestly, the true highlight of this week for me was Bakugo versus Reze slander war on Twitter. Yeah, I know that one has been going crazy.
That went hard. That went crazy.
That shit has been going fucking crazy. I really like all the Bakugo and Reze fan art of them teaming up and shit. I think that's just
I will
cool.
say there's a lot of good slander art that came out of this whole thing, but literally all of the best stuff was just them chilling or fighting together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there was that one post with it was a whole Soul Eater thing, and that was fucking sick.
Yeah, no, that went hard.
Yeah, that's cool.
There was one where they would just swapped outfits for Halloween. That was a fun one. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff out there. That was honestly cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the slander was very fun. The slander was very fun. I had a hard time. I had to fucking check in with the I had to check in with HQ because I was like, I thought Reze just won, but I don't know shit about scaling. So please elaborate. I just asked Zenith, and he was like, nah, bro, Bakugo fucking flips her shit crazy. I'm like, damn, all right, cool. Glad to know now, because I listen, man, we all came from the slums of JJK. I cannot tell what is agenda posting and what is real. So whenever I need the Carfax, I just go to Zenith. I'm like, Zenith, who wins this fight? Please tell me. And he just tells me. It's nice.
Yeah. Save me upscale. This is season 1 Bakugo we're up against.
Oh yeah, no man. I didn't know. I mean, I knew Bakugo was like that, but I guess I just thought Reze was also like that. But not in this context. It was very funny. Very funny. But of course, did I introduce the rest of my ensemble? You heard them already. It's Silver and Zenith. Say hello to everybody.
Hola. Hi everybody.
I'm back from the Shadow Realm.
He's back, man. We pulled him out of there. Last week we couldn't get him out, but we sent somebody back in there, man. We sent Sky. We're gonna get him out next time, and we'll figure out.
Yeah, he got stuck in there getting him out. It was a real fucking dilemma.
Yeah, equivalent exchange Taishi. Is Taco here for One Piece? No, I'm sorry. He's very busy. He's a very busy guy. He's too busy looking east, Taishi, so.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he got a whole lot of nothing to do. It really clogs up a schedule.
I mean, he clogs up his toilet. That motherfucker is shitting and farting. That's all he's doing. But yeah, it was good week overall for me so far, I suppose. A lot of work, whether it be at my actual job or just editing this video, which I'm super excited to get out for you guys, especially after the recent developments in Chainsaw Man, which we will talk about later, obviously. But for the rest of my ensemble here, is there anything cool, anything fun, anything neat you want to mention?
Not in particular this week, although I did want to mention, and like I've also seen K-pop Demon Hunter. Except this was a few months back. Like I don't know why I assumed no one else in our chat watched it, so I kept quiet about it until last night. So I am very glad someone else brought it up.
Yeah, it's really fucking good. I remember. Oh yeah, no, this was in DMs. Connor brought it up in DMs to me. He was like, "Hey man, even if you don't like actually watch this movie, just listen to the soundtrack." And I was like, "All right." And I saved it, and I never really like. Again, I just didn't have the urgency to do it, because like they're listen. He sends me an auto song, I listen. You know what I'm saying? That's I drop fair. Everything. I listen. But like again, just because K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm so used to it just being like, oh, I've only ever seen the stupid shit from the movie, which like I say stupid shit, but like in quotation or in parentheses, add like lovingly, you know, like I think it's very cute. It's very funny. It's very cool. But I've only ever seen them just, you know, the funny faces and, oh, we're going to carb up and eat a whole bunch of shit. So I was like, all right, man, you know, I'll listen to it whenever. And, yeah, no, I finally watched it and I was like, oh yeah, this is just actually very good. I wasn't expecting to like actually like the music. The most that I saw for the music was, the Saja boys at the end, or I'll be your idol, you know, a million female reactors being like, damn. So I was like, that's all I saw. So I was like, hey, I mean, this song is pretty nice too. I like it. But yeah, I did not know they had like straight bangers. There are no skips in that whole fucking movie. So I was very surprised by that.
Type shit.
Yeah. Very good stuff. How about you, Zenith? Anything fun, interesting, neat?
No. Bro, I went to work and went home this week. Like that was the method.
Bro, living the Squidward style. I feel that. I understand that. I understand that. That's also been me, man. I get it. But yeah. So do we agree that as the Church of Road to sing your idol to the true sun god? Hey man, I do that every day. You know what I'm saying? I do that every day. I agree. I think that's a really good thing. Maybe we should start doing that on this podcast.
No, we don't. Let's not get too crazy here.
What? Huh? I thought y'all would support that. That's my fault. Yeah, let us know, chat room. Well, hey, not too fucking much on me. Let us know, chat room. We'll workshop this. You know what I'm saying? We'll come up with something. But with all that being said, we got a lot to talk about this week. We got so much to talk about this week. So let's just dive right into it. First up, our first chapter on the docket here, we have One New Pisua, chapter 1164. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
Holy shit, dude.
This is a good chapter.
Really fucking good, dude.
I mean, where do we even begin with this? Like, oh my god.
Kuma D
we can
Goat.
Start with page 1. Or that. Yeah.
As I figured I'd kick it off with that. Kuma D Goat, dude. Oh my god. It like, man, if anyone is back there in God, if we have any more connections to God Valley somehow after this flashback, hey, I'm assuming they went through Kuma, bro. Cause goddamn, this motherfucker was everywhere, man. This is an MVP right here. This is an all-star candidate. Kuma at like age 5 is saving so many people in this world, like truly living up to the Hands of Liberation tag that he's earned. But like, I didn't know it was this deep. Dude, diving in. This man saw a demon chasing down a mother and her child. And he said, I got this. Jumped in, teleported him out, teleported himself out. Dude, this guy's the GOAT. Holy shit, dude. This guy's the GOAT. So I figured, just step one real quick. Wow, Kuma is so cool, and I love him so much. It seems like just every single time we see him, he gets better and better. Kuma's just the fucking man, dude. I love Kuma.
And this is the thing. This is not what I expected. He saved both of them.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if Blackbeard's mom is still alive.
Could be, because I've seen a little fan art of Eris pulling on Blackbeard's ear, and he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, Mom, just typical shit like that. Like, oh yeah, Mom, no matter what, Mom's the strongest person for Blackbeard. So I hope that's the case, but I don't know, man. I don't know. She can't be her. Blackbeard was described as an orphan when he was on Whitebeard's ship. That is also very true. That is very fair. But also he could have that nigga
fucking
lies.
lied.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that nigga was smurfing on the Blackbeard crew or the Whitebeard crew.
If he was actually made his backstory up so people would feel bad for him.
Hey, that's the GOAT right there. That's the GOAT right there. If that's him. But I guess.
Mean,
oh, go ahead.
I don't know. My gut instinct is telling me that this he wouldn't be lying about that, at least, because at the very least, because it wouldn't be as believable.
Guy.
Well, okay, look, it's the guy's mom. If you're gonna, and he's a piece of shit, but I don't think he's enough of a piece of shit to be lying and oh no, my mom's dead, but no, she's actually alive. I don't.
He
I want
so is.
He killed his dad, Silver.
What an arbitrary line to draw.
He killed his foster dad, who was also connected to man. I pour one out for Whitebeard, man. Holy fuck, dude. I feel so bad for Whitebeard. The fact that he stood by Rocks is man, I got you. You got other people running away from the crew. He's like, nah, man, I got you. And then he had to fight up against him in the end. That sucks. I feel so bad. And then he gets killed by his kid. What the fuck, bruh? That's so sad. I also feel really bad for Big Mom. Big Mom is another character in this flashback that I have loved. She has been a sneaky dark horse character. I was not expecting to like Big Mom so much. The fact that even after what Kaido did, this troll motherfucker, after he was just out here griefing in the lobby, bro, just doing bullshit, stealing from her, taking what was rightfully hers, even after all that, he gets bashed into the wall, he gets taken out. Who is the first person to jump to Kaido's defense? It's fucking Big Mom, bro. Yo, what happened to her, dude? She used to be so cool. I mean, I don't hate Big Mom nowadays, but I have just been so flabbergasted by the amount of character, the amount of genuine love that Big Mom has for the people around her. I'm just shocked to see this sort of thing happen with Big Mom now that we know who she is today. It's really cool. I like this shit.
Yeah, no, she
got fucking washed, man.
She got so lame somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
What happened?
We're losing recipes, bro. We're losing fucking recipes, man. She used to be so sick. But yeah.
Beyond that, they get bitched out of the fight. Now it's just the main three.
I mean, dude.
So.
Go ahead. What's up?
No, it was fun, cool. I'm hyped.
I thought you were setting up for something.
No, I don't have like a grander point. It's sick as hell.
No, I was gonna say it was really cool how Whitebeard and Rocks, they like clashed and they just knocked over a pillar of God Valley. Like just the impact of them clashing knocked that shit over. That's awesome. That's really cool.
I love that his like cloak or cape or whatever turned into wings. And his like
that is a cool ass design.
Cool.
Yeah.
All he did was give him more aura.
Use this. Let it flap in the will or in the wind. The will of Davy D. Which King brings it up in chat. Yeah, we did get some lore on Void Sentry, which I thought was so fucking cool. First off, Rock's talking shit. I love it, dude. I love it so much. Cool. He's so cool. Like, we see this crazy ass, like, double page spread, this insane combo of all of these super strong characters coming through. And, you know, they do a big combo on Emu. It doesn't seem to have much of an effect, but just a couple words from Rocks did more damage than that ever could have. The fact that he's like, I know what you are. You're running scared, you bitch. I know who you are. You're just some guy who want to fight. You're not a real god. You're not some all-imposing person. Who are you more afraid of? Is it Davy Jones or is it Joy Boy? And Emu's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Don't you bring them up, man. Shut up. He's squirming all over the place. He's like, what the fuck would you say that? Stop it. And transforms him. He like even as he's like trying to transform him, Rocks is still talking shit before he goes. He's such a baller, bro. Like Rocks is so sick.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah. I know people I know it's been a pretty divisive topic of the Dami Reversi in the community, but I think it's really cool. I think this chapter really made it all worth it for me. Just because of it showing off more sides of Rocks, you know, us getting this little tidbit of lore, having Emu sweat and be like, you know, hinting at what Emu is actually afraid of and why he's trying to move with a sense of urgency nowadays. And, you know, what exactly could make him tick, because we see, even when Luffy emerges as the I don't remember if it was when he was the 5th emperor or after he was actually crowned Yonko after Wano, but he was Emu was saying like, I don't care about like Blackbeard and Luffy. Those two, they don't even know what the D in their name means. Like they have no idea about anything. They're not important. And I imagine that's how Emu looked at a lot of people. So having in this moment, especially after, again, the whole dialogue last week, which was like, oh man, this is just like an easy win button for Emu. While Emu does get to pull off a pseudo win over Rocks here, it comes at the cost of Emu's, I guess, comfortability, if that's even a word. Like Emu learning what makes him tick and seeing him afraid and seeing him for the coward that he actually is. I think that's so good. And again, it adds so much to Roxas' character to be able to shit talk him like this and get under his skin. And, you know, he goes up against, the rest of his crew. Again, how this opens up more characterization for Big Mom, seeing Whitebeard, the silent rage that he has, because, you know, family is everything to him. And, you know, they clash together. It leads to a big moment there. How this leads to a moment for Eris, which broke my fucking heart, dude. Because it was a, not a common theory. I won't act like this was, like, everywhere. But it was something that people talked about. Like, hey, what if Eris is working with Emu? Or, like, what if Eris is, behind? What if she betrays, Rocks in the end? And something like that. What if she leads to his downfall? And seeing Eris turn around and immediately recognize, oh no, you lost. And her breaking down and crying and saying like, you did this for us. I'm so sorry. I should have gotten this out of here sooner. It wasn't time for you yet. You were so close to getting to your goal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And in this moment, like just trying anything, you know, because last time she was like, hey, I'm just going to kill Teach and myself, if we get caught, like, fuck it. It's one thing to be caught by the world government. Obviously, fate worse than death. That's been brought up before when it comes to the Davy clan. But to be chased after by your husband, who's been turned into fucking King Von by Emu, it's a whole different thing. And it just makes her like, I wasn't able to save you, but I will be able to save our child. I will make sure that he's able to live on and he's able to actually go on and live the life that potentially you couldn't, or just live on in general. You know, he doesn't have to follow in your footsteps or anything. I'm going to make sure our child is safe, which goes back to Iris trying to hold up her end of the bargain, you know, standing up for herself, taking charge, all that good stuff. So many sweet moments all around. And then capping all of that off, where you know, you have the Conquerors hockey starting to fire up a little crazy from Roger and Garp, which sick fucking moment where they both call rocks back over to him. That shit was raw. Like, that shit was cool. But, you know, in the midst of the Conquerors hockey, perhaps this could be hinting at, you know, a counter to Emu's control. Having Emu, or having Rocks use the voice of all things and just begging them, please just kill me. And he's like bawling his eyes out. And, you know, Roger, he's been fucking around this whole flashback, but even for him, he's like, holy shit. Like, he's like blown aback by this. Dude, this shit rules. Like, I'm sorry, man. I get where y'all are coming from, but hey, man, this shit is so nice. I can't hate on it, man. This chapter was 10 out of 10 for me. It was perfect.
Yeah.
No,
it
it
was
was
just
good
okay.
chapter.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you know, this Dami reverse side thing is like countered in the future. I'm seeing some people are saying it's going to be undone by, like, you know, it can't be undone unless you're Luffy. I do think that might be the case. I'm wondering, because a big part of his awakening was his ability to affect his surroundings. So I'm wondering, like, if it's not just him making things stretchy or rubbery, maybe it's also making things, like, in a looser sense, more free. So I'm wondering if him, like, using his power on people also just frees them from, like, control and stuff like that. That'd be interesting. Because it's, you know, the rubbery aspect is just an extension of that freedom nature, essentially. So I can see that being the case.
That could be interesting, because, like, like the way it's, like, it works is, like with, like, the Dami Reversi, we saw when it was first introduced, it was back during the main back on Elbaf.
Yeah,
it feels like forever ago.
It's like the ground flips over, or the guy is get it flipped over with it, and then they come out as demons, right? So it's like maybe Luffy could do something similar, where it's like he takes the ground and then he flips it over. Because, like, the whole point is like the way the Dami Reversi works is, like, it's based on, like, the actual game, right? Like where it's like you take 8 pieces,
like
and when you it's Othello. Like, the way Othello works is like you surround a piece, and then it either flips over to black or white, and that signifies that the piece has been taken. And for Emu represents the black side, and where all the pieces are flipped black. And then obviously you got the Gear 5, which is all white, and then so obviously the pieces would flip back over white, and that's basically exactly like how the game would work.
Yeah, I would.
It would be funny if there's a moment when, like, the fucking, I don't know, like, maybe one of his crew is with him, like, with Luffy, like Zoro, and he moves there and he tries to, like, Dami Reversi Zoro, and he just fucking, like, grabs the area being flipped and just fucking stops it.
Yeah.
And it's, like, played for a bit. I could see that being played for, like, such a gag.
That's what I was hoping for. Like, I want it to be like another Thriller Bark, Luffy pushing the zombie back in the grave.
Exactly.
Hey, now you're getting it.
Yeah. Like, I want to see something like that. I definitely am expecting Luffy to like obviously be the main way of countering it, but with how, you know, Studious Scopper was like, make sure you know how to use your Conqueror's Haki, I can definitely see it being also a Conqueror's Haki thing as well, which could, if that is the case, that could go on to explain like, hey, how come he didn't just flip these other characters? You know, like Roger obviously is going to get like a crazy Haki boost in this fight. So that could potentially explain why that wouldn't be the case. Yeah, I do think Luffy's going to be the main way, though.
I'm wondering if there's, like, it just doesn't work on everybody. Like, maybe you need to have certain qualities, like I don't know, maybe it amplifies aggression that's already there or something. I don't know. It could be any number of details or conditions or whatever. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it could just be, some sort of condition in the actual power itself, like you mentioned. It may not even be like just like, watch how you use your conquerors. It could just be like an actual condition. And once you know the requirements to fulfill it, it's like, oh, okay, I can just counter that. Cool.
And Laser saying when Aerith said that Rox wasn't ready yet, it proved to me that he told her about the devil fruits that he wants and the full plans that he had to face Emu. Yeah, I 100% agree. And if we assume that the Nika Nika fruit is like the counter to several of these abilities, I think it makes a lot of sense that, like, you know, that would support the theory that several of us have had that that's one of the fruits he wanted to go for. So yeah, it's an example of. This is just another example of a character being too early to affect the, you know, the necessary change and just not being the right person for the job. Unlike the main man Luffy is. And he's gonna make that shit happen.
Yeah.
So.
Every single time there's been somebody who's gotten close, but not close enough to Emu. But Luffy's gonna be that guy. And it's gonna be so cool, man. I'm so excited. Dude, we're in God Valley,
I think what's interesting.
Holy fuck.
It's also interesting how this frames the Giants again in this chapter with, you know, how it directly connects their desires for peace as what makes them easy to control.
Yeah, like,
and I think that shows a lot of the dichotomy we've seen in One Piece a lot lately, where it's like the difference, but you know, the very thin line between actually not even recently, like just throughout the whole series, I brought this up several times, the very thin line between a destroyer and a maker of change. You know, how often these like major changes require someone to kind of come in and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Which Luffy has done on multiple occasions, which is again why he's the right person for the job. He treads that line perfectly.
I mean, hey, extending that, you could look at it as Blackbeard being the same way in a sense, with him just wanting to destroy everything and plunge the world into darkness. We learn in this chapter that, like, Davy D. Jones used to just be the king of the world. So, Blackbeard could have inherited the whole fucking planet, but he's a pirate now. And, you know, that goes back to the whole idea, too, of, like, there's no real big difference between pirates and, you know, these people at the top. They're not all that different. Hey, man, like, so much of today's conflict has just gotten so much better. It's already so good, but it's gotten better, dude. I love this shit. Also, God, man, I don't remember who said it. I don't know if it was Morge, or I'm pretty sure it was Morge, but like, whoever said that this was going to be Dragon Sabaody, yeah, you were correct, bro.
Yeah,
I think you were 100% correct. Yeah, God, I felt so fucking bad for him in this chapter, man. I was flipping back through it and I was like, oh my God, I almost forgot. Oh no. He's just like, fuck, bro, I couldn't save a single baby. What is wrong with me? Like, I was not expecting to get the aftermath of that so soon. Oh, I feel so bad for him, man.
Yeah. I hope that before we leave God Valley, we definitely do get to see some kind of confrontation between Dragon and Garp. Or up like this, them having like a whole screaming match, like this is what we're fighting for. This is what the world government does. Nah, fuck that. I want to see that conversation for sure.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, it's gonna lead to a big. Imagine Garp, you just get out of the craziest fight of your life. Son's like, yeah, I'm fucking out of here, man. Y'all on nut shit. I'm leaving. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Although, speaking of other sad stuff, if I can double back to that whole thing and with the Giants, is like I really did kind of find that moment sad when Imu was talking about how like the Giants were so easy to manipulate because they wanted peace, and then even Harold was still defending.
Yeah,
and then even Rox was still
he's a
defending
real
Harold.
one.
Rox is
but
a
no,
goat.
it's like I feel like that moment is just sad because it really does just emphasize the fact that Harold's dream, his desire to actually be a part of the world for the sake of peace, it was never going to happen. It just was never. It was impossible. It was just never going to happen, and because of these guys. It's a sad thing to face.
Yeah. And he's like,
and utterly unfair.
Harold isn't even here to like he's not even here to experience this moment. Like, it seems like Rox was always the one who was just like, dude, they are so clearly using you. Like, it's so obvious they don't give a fuck about you. And he's like, nah, man, it's, it's fine. We just got to go through this. Not saying Harold is a lapdog of the government or anything like that, because he knows they're very fucked up. Again, had a random Marine being like, hey, if you trying to commit genocide, this shit, lock in with me, twin. But if you not, get your big ass on, like, he's seen that shit before. So Harold knows how fucked up it is, but it's almost like part of him doesn't want to believe it. It's like, I want to get to that next step. I just want to take my people to the next place. And once I get there, then things could potentially be okay. It's something that he's holding on to.
Yeah, because he believes that no, that's exactly it. Because like he's trying to believe that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. That as long as he can keep pressing on, as long as he can endure, or they will finally reach his dream. But it is just never going to happen. And that's the sad part about it.
The light at the end of the tunnel was an oncoming train, bozo. You're done. It's over.
Yeah.
It's
it
really
is
fucked
terrible.
up. Yeah.
And I'm guessing he tried maybe to rebel at the very end, and that's what got him killed.
Yeah. I think once, he like gets in, they start coming to Elbaf, whatever. And then he's just seeing fucking Satan circles drawn up around his castle. Maybe he finds out that the kids were being taken under Mother Caramel. He's like, this is fucking weird.
What the fuck, guys?
Yeah. This is kind of fucking crazy. Cause I mean, I can only imagine, right? Harold gets this, he gets his spot in the government, or even if it's not official, right? If it's just like, hey, they see us as an allied nation, or they see us as, a good potential for an allied nation. Okay, cool. We have some more freedom now. We can start to move around. Shit sucks. We've been through a lot, but it's okay. We have our freedom. And then the government starts rolling in like, hey, Harold, we're going to start setting up shop here. And, they keep telling you what to do. They're, telling you how to dictate your people. Especially Imu came into Elbaf. He's like, well, you guys don't have a ruler. Well, this won't do. You have to do things like this. So, like, if they're taking direct orders from Imu, you're dealing with the Gods Knights. You probably are taking orders directly from Imu. Again, children are disappearing. People are telling you how to run your land. You have less freedom than ever, essentially. I can see how he's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Yeah, it's just a really sad thing, man. Because again, like, Rox knew from the beginning, and I feel like Harold knew as well, but he just was like, I just need to get to this next step, and then once we get there, we'll be free, and then I can worry about the rest later. But unfortunately, you can't go the distance with someone who's immortal, bro. I'm sorry. You just can't do it. No matter how long a giant can live, Imu will outlast you, bro. It's a terrible thing.
Although that does kind of also come back around onto another big part of the themes with this whole little flashback arc is like the whole thing with legacy, because we've been establishing a long time ago, like, you got Rox, you got Harold, you got Roger. The fact is, they were all losers. It's a terrible way to put it, but that is the truth. It's like they were never going to succeed. They were too early.
They were objectively failures in every regard, almost.
Yes, exactly. Again, it's a terrible thing to say, but that's the truth. It's like they were too early. Yeah, so now you got like a new generation. You got Luffy. You got Loki, even, and depending on how he plays out in his arc. arc, and then you got okay, crap, I'm blanking on the other guy's name. Harold's other kid.
Oh,
Ajruden?
the loser.
Yeah.
The real loser. We're talking about Roger being a loser. Nah, that's the real loser. Why don't we talk about Road?
No, we're not. Anyway, the point is like it's the idea of of passing the torch of like the next generation being able to succeed where the previous generation failed. Because like we also established this theory a while ago, is like by the end of Elbaf is going to be like Haruzen and Loki ruling Elbaf together, or making up for what their father couldn't succeed at together. Or like that's going to be. I feel like that is going to be something we're leading up to by the end of this.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
with Road right by their side. So let's talk about Road.
No, we're not.
Let's talk about the Road out of this conversation.
What the hell?
Anyway.
No, I think it's very important that, we discuss these things. You were just talking about next generation inheriting the will. I think it's very important. The real sun god stepping up. The real 23 type shit. I think that's
we're
very
not doing
special.
that. Wait, Roger and Garp are squaring off against Rocks. Like, this is the fight we have been waiting for.
Well, you just called them losers, though, so why do you care? Let's talk about Road again. That's not a loser. You know what I'm saying?
That is the loser.
No, I don't think he is, actually. I think he's the real sun god.
We know you don't
the real 23 type shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the real 23, But I think, respectfully, the reason why Imu hasn't come down from the castle yet until now is because he didn't want to smoke with Road. Like, let's talk about it. Let's keep it a bean. He only came down because he had to. He was like, fuck, Marijois is on fire. Boots is shaking. Fucking throw up on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. He's like, damn, I guess I have to. I have to show up to Elbaf. And, he feels the hockey. He touches down. He fucking feels the hockey of Road. So then he goes to Aura Farm on a bunch of losers, man. Goes to Aura Farm on Chopper. Nigga, who cares? Usopp? Be fucking for real, bro. Be fucking for real. Be serious. Dory Brogy? Be fucking for real, please. Holy shit, dude. There's a real giant that's waiting for you, buddy. I see you trying to duck him. I see you trying to hide. Come on, man. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. But yeah, well, y'all want to talk about the losers again? Roger and Garp? Yeah, they cool or whatever. They are. They are. I mean, is there anything else left? I think it's just losers.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we covered this chapter pretty well. Like,
yeah, we've definitely hit the end.
We've
definitely hit the end of talking content for this chapter. We've already had to fall back on fucking Road. So I think we need to move on now.
You can always fall back on Road. I feel like that's like a really good thing. That's like a really dependable quality about him, is that you can always.
It really isn't.
What, you don't like real friends? Who pulled you out of the Shadow Realm?
Sky.
Who brought you out of the darkness and into the light, Taishi? It was
Sky.
Road, bro. Listen, we had to sacrifice Sky, but it was ultimately Road.
Bitch, I was there. He didn't do shit.
Bro, what do you mean? You're here now. What the hell?
That man was nowhere in sight.
Well, that's because he's above you. Look up, Superman, Taishi. All right. Well, with that all being said, we can move on. We can move on to the next chapter here. Let us talk about why do you glaze Road so much, bro? I mean, God. We can extend the conversation. I mean, I feel like the real question would be why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? You've seen the miracles that he's done for us. Why would you not glaze Road? I feel like it's just respectable. I don't even think it's glazed at this point. I think it's just pointing out facts. I think it's like saying 2 + 2 is 4. To say that Road has saved our lives on multiple occasions, he's blessed us, he's given us miracles. He's like the fucking miracle generation from Kuroko no Basket, but all of the miracles combined into him, Taishi. I feel like that's respectable. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's very respectable. Road is on the streets, Deku upscale. Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, well, now that we can talk about. That sounds like an interesting talking point.
Why the fuck are we talking about that loser? That nigga ain't got a quirk no more. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, man. Yeah, go find your super suit, nigga. We don't care about you no more. It's big road season. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, what miracles? Bro. Exactly.
Bro, have you driven today? You did that on a public road. That's the miracle right there. See how fucking stupid that sounded?
Taishi! The question? Yeah, I agree.
No.
Oh, no. I think, I guess to touch on it, before we do actually move on, all seriousness, Frankie and Queen, bro, Wano is so ass. Yo, Wano is so ass. I love Wano, but it's so ass.
When I first heard that theory, I gotta say, I really liked it. Like,
it's good. It's really good.
It's a really cool theory. I think it does fit with the themes of the arc, especially considering, you know, he had his fight specifically with Sanji, where it's, you know, the similar themes of like fatherhood and stuff like that. It'd be so cool if there was like a single panel in reference to it, like at all.
Bro, we had fucking Frankie. Queen is not only just Frankie's dad, okay? That's enough of a reason to have them have a single interaction on screen, or at all, really. Frankie is not only, or Queen is not only Frankie's dad. Queen is also a mad scientist that has tech that Sanji specifically says that Frankie would really like to get his hands on this stuff. Oh man, Frankie he'd work wonders with this shit. So this could be a Frankie power up. Not only that, but he's connected to Mads. So he's connected to Vegapunk, who also Frankie studied under for like 2 years, which could then lead up to Frankie having more interactions with Vegapunk in the next arc. But instead of all of that, you know, I don't even give a fuck about the Vegapunk stuff like that. If we just kept it at Queen and Frankie, I think that'd be pretty cool. But instead, they said, fuck it. Who gives a fuck about that? We gotta write fucking Raizo versus eye or earlobe dude, Fukurokuju. we gotta write that fight. That's what the streets is clamoring for. That's that shit right there. I know that's exactly what y'all wanted. Hey, ain't that right, crowd? The crowd ain't there no more. They went home. They not there no more, bro. Yeah, I was very surprised by that. I was like, Jesus Christ, man, again? We're doing this again? It feels like as the story just progresses, it's like, wow, Wano really, like, as a whole, I think as a collective arc, Wano is easily the weakest arc in the post-time skip, which sucks because Wano has so many amazing moments. Bro, as a Luffy stan, bro, Wano, oh my God, that was my golden age. Luffy was so fucking sick in Wano. That's my goat for it. That's my captain, dog. Wano has so many amazing moments, some of the best high in the entire story. It's so peak. But as a collective arc, it's just like, damn, bro, what the fuck are we doing? What, we built up to this? We spent so many good arcs building up to this. It's so weird. But yeah, it's overall thoughts on that. That's all. But
That can't. What other arcs are there? That can't be the weakest one.
I think it is. Well, here's the thing.
Like,
It started lagging for a little bit. Hold on. All right, we're back. Okay. Sorry. What was your favorite? Or I guess least favorite?
I guess my least favorite. I originally would have said Fishman Island because it was basically just a setup arc, but I've definitely come around to it. It also because of your analysis. So I guess after that, I guess I would have to say Punk Hazard. I guess, but only because I just feel like Caesar wasn't just all that for me.
That's fair. I'm also a sick freak. I actually like Punk Hazard. So like that's why I say I think Wano is the weakest for me. I'm not here to like change anybody's minds. I'm fully aware that I'm the outlier. Yeah, I actually really like these arcs, but yeah, that's just me, I guess. That's just me. But yeah, let's move on to one good chapter to another. Let's talk about Chainsaw Man chapter 218. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
It's actually shocking.
It's quite good.
Like,
who would have thought when you let Denji be a
loser.
character, he's actually good? Who would have thought? That's crazy,
I never
isn't
would have
it?
guessed it.
Who would have fucking thought? You let Denji, you actually follow through on the writing you had for Denji for like over a year and it's actually good? Who would have thought? That's crazy. It's almost like after spending, what, like 5 fucking years building up this character really well, when you follow through on that, it's actually pretty good. Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought? Instead of spending a year and a half bullshitting, just playing in my face, beating your meat for over a fucking year, who would have thought? When you write this nigga and you follow up and it's actually good? Damn, bro. It's almost like Denji's a good character again, bro. Jesus Christ. Now, listen, man, we gonna talk about this chapter because I love this chapter. I thought this was great. I'm just curious as to why we couldn't do this before. Why the fuck did you have to play in my face for so long? Why the fuck did you have to bullshit around and write nothing for this character? Why? Like, even like this, because I know some people are gonna say like, oh, well, Sailor, this moment is saved specifically for this moment, and that's fine. All right, I'm not trying to argue with that. Although I think that locking Denji and Asa in an infinite void and pausing the plot is a good enough reason to have a talk like this. But okay, right? There is so much shit that we could have written in between this to make it more interesting. And I have a whole video talking about this that I'm working on. We could have done so much. Like, why did you have to just do nothing with this fuck ass character, bro? Why did you have to turn him into the butt of a joke? Why did you have to make him a gag character? Why did you have to make him nothing? Why did you have to transform him into a fucking reaction channel MC with the same fucking Tails meme face on his face for like years? Why? Why did you have to do that? It's crazy. What was this chapter, like 13, 14 pages? In just a handful of pages. That's all the fuck it takes. Who would have thought? This character is actually really good. Who would have fucking thought, man? Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Yeah, I back to the Glaze. I like this chapter a lot. Asa still clears him. Oh, you don't have to point that out, buddy. We know. we been do that one. You don't gotta point that out to me. We been do that one, buddy. We been do that one. Asa was phenomenal in this chapter. I really liked her. Seeing her come to terms with everything, especially because this is something we've talked about on the podcast. Where it's like, man, I feel really bad for Asa. She's going through so much stuff. She's having to essentially process the end of her life, and we see it here in this chapter where she's coming to terms with it. Like, hey, I'm gonna die, and death's gonna rule over the world, and this is gonna become an age of devils. But like, I think you'll be okay, Denji. I think I can at least help you. And it's such a genuine moment where so much of Asa and Denji, like, so much has gotten in their way when it comes to them actually sitting down and having a conversation like this. And it's gotten in the way of Asa genuinely being able to help Denji. Like, Asa's heart has been in the right place, but she's never had the opportunity to actually help out Denji and listen to what he needs and stuff like that. And I think this is the closest that Asa has come to that moment where she's like, hey, listen, I'm going to try to help you out. I think you can survive in this world. I think you can live on beyond me. I think you can live on to experience a happy life. And I want you to go on and do that. Like, it's no longer Asa just being like, all right, well, I'm going to save you no matter what you say because I want to make myself feel better by being able to say that I saved you because my heart's in the right place and blah, 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 blah. This is Asa foregoing that sense of satisfaction and just being like, listen, man, I just want to make sure you're okay. And I think that's such a sweet moment. I think that's really cool. You finally have this moment where Asa is like, all right, so much shit has gotten in the way of us having a conversation. This goes back to like, why the fuck would you save Denji learning that Yoru and Asa are essentially two different people and nothing in their dynamic changes despite you building it up for fucking years, Fujimoto? What the fuck were you doing? But we're back in the glaze, right? We're back in the glaze. We finally have this moment where Asa forgoes all of this instant self-gratification and is like, I want to make sure you are safe. You have saved my life. I am saving yours. No matter what happens, live on without me. Like, it's so cool. And Denji's like, well, I don't want that, dude. Like, I like hanging out with you. You're cool people. I don't want to kill you. And this leads to Denji finally making a decision and him finally choosing like, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to kill Asa. And we get to hopefully further see how this choice develops for Denji, what exactly this means for him, because of all of the confliction that he's had in his heart surrounding Asa and I mean, like, not so much anymore because he's like, oh, I'll just follow you. I don't give a fuck. Turn me into a weapon. I don't want to think for myself. Blah, 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 blah. He's coping for the millionth fucking time. But we're glazing. It's fine. It's fine. I don't take me back to those chapters, Fujimoto. Don't fucking take me back. But I think... Go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. You go first. I thought you were just going off the deep end again. But if you got more to say, finish.
I think that I would... If this leads to actually seeing Denji express himself and how he feels about this entire situation rather than him just being like, oh, fuck it, and just doing whatever again, which I'm certain it will because of the end of this chapter with him finally making a choice. I am very excited. I'm very fucking excited to see a follow-up for Denji. Oh, man, this is actually the most excited I've been for this character for so long now. That's fucking long.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what his response is for all this. It's because, like, I feel like you can call back on two very specific chapters for how this moment came about. First and foremost was the last conversation Asa and Denji had during the first time she asked him to kill her. It's like that was when like she first realized it's Yoru's plan. So it's like he said saying like, please, you gotta kill me. So then he's like, like she chickens out. Because like she is not ready to die, and I've mentioned that before last time. It's like it fucking makes sense. Like it is perfectly valid to have that response. So I think that would be an interesting way of showing, like if his reasoning is because he actually remembers that conversation. It's like the last time you asked me to do this, is you were terrified. So I know for a fact you don't actually mean this. It's despite like you're putting on a brave face now. You may have actually had more time to process it, but I know for a fact that you were not ready to die. And then it's like the other thing you can call back to, who obviously would have to be how things went down with Aki. Like the last time he had to kill a friend who was possessed by a devil.
Oh my God. Speak on that shit, Silver. Speak on that shit.
Like the last time he could not save Aki. He had no choice but to cut him down. So it's like, it would be amazing if he could call back on those two moments. The moment where he talked to Asa, so he knows that she doesn't want to die. In the moment where he first failed to save someone he considered a friend and who is possessed that's in the same way that she is now. If his reasoning could call back on those two moments, I think this would be perfect.
Please, bro. Oh my God. Especially because Makima was like, or not even Makima. Denji was like, I felt like I could have saved Aki, but because I'm too stupid, he had to die because of me. Bro, if we fucking get a call back to that moment. Let's fucking go, man. Please. Please, bro. Please. Shadi said, let's call this the mega theory of silver.
Fingers crossed. That's chat. Fingers crossed.
Please, bro. Please. Just fucking cook, man. if you take me back to the slums, if you take me back to the fucking mines, oh my God, bro, I can't go back. Please, Fujimoto, please. I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen, man, part 2 still has some problems. I don't give a fuck about them right now, okay? I need you to look at me. Look at me. Lock in with me right now, Fujimoto. I need you to stick this landing, bro. I need you to, please, bro. So much shit can be coming from this. I need it. I need it, please. Please, just give me what I want, man. Please. I just want Chainsaw Man to be good again, bro. And you know what? It has been. Chainsaw Man has been good, but Denji, he's fucking, that nigga, it's just been stinky. It's been bad eats. But if we can bring Denji around, oh my God, we can finally fucking cook again, man. I can get my joy back, dude. I'm just super excited.
Yeah, no, facts. That's fair. There's also, very clear callback in this situation to everything that the Fire Devil was telling him about. He's gonna have to make a choice between two things, and it's very similar to the situation where he saves the cat, where he picks neither option, essentially.
Yeah.
He wants both.
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I want to point out Raziel being like, that would have been the Everest, that would have been Everest peak, but I've lost so much faith in Fujimoto as a writer. I think that's so fucking fair. I think that's so fucking fair to say that, because even for me, when I was just like, man, I still have faith in Fujimoto, it was kind of like, all right, bro, after a while, you just gonna have to show me before I like ever give you benefit of the doubt. And that's why I'm up here being like, oh my God, he fucking showed me. Oh my God. Now I can give him benefit of the doubt again. But I think it's so fair if you're just like, nah, man, I just don't have as much faith in him right now. I think it's so fair to say that. And I feel like people who just mindlessly shit on it, it's like, damn, man, like, fuck, like, just let people talk about things in current day, man. Golly.
I mean, I definitely get that vibe too, because even now, even with this theory I cooked, look, there's no actual guarantee it'll happen. Like there is still a very distinct chance that after everything we've seen, he's gonna play it off as some stupid ass reason. And I mean, it'd be great if he could call back onto this stuff from before to let him actually be a character. But we've been burned a lot of times, so I don't blame you for feeling that way, man. And I don't blame you at all, because I still feel that way too now.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, either way, we will know in exactly 2 days' time whether or not it plays out how I said it would, or whether or not it's back to the basics.
I'm just letting you know right now, because, listen, man, you've done it. You got my hopes up, bro. If this shit crashes and burns, the level of on yo ass I'm about to be, Fujimoto, is crazy. They gonna write biblical scriptures about the level of on yo ass I'm about to be, bro. I'll go fucking crazy on this podcast, bro. But please don't let me do this, man. Please. You've got my hopes up. I believe in Fujimoto LLC, bro. Please. Just put the ball in the hoop, man. Please. That's all I can hope for. But I'm very excited for the next Chainsaw Man chapter, and I haven't said that in like over a year. So I'm super looking forward to it. Great chapter of Chainsaw Man. Amazing chapter of Chainsaw Man. Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Do we want to move on to our next one?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
good.
There is one last thing I wanted to say. Hey, so I will want to say I'm glad that Gilly's back. He fucking spoke his shit again, like always. He was Gioni. That fucking spoke to me a lot. So I'm glad he's back.
That was the shit that really hit you right in the feels. Like, damn.
The man was spitting. Like, you saw what he said. And Gioni, come on.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking bars.
That's
Yeah,
real.
man.
That's real. That's real and true.
All right.
Fujimoto lost
Yeah.
me after 167. That's so fair, honestly. That's the
Which
super
one's that
smooch
again?
chapter. That's the hand job chapter. Can you tell I've been editing a video? I know that off top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we still talking about One Piece? No, we are not. We're about to move on to our next one. We have up on the docket here. Let me pull up my notepad so I can write this down. We have Kagurabachi Chapter 99. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
It was a good chapter.
It's a good chapter unless you're a fan of Azumi.
No! My God! No! Listen, bro, no, that's somebody else's hand.
Somebody's goat.
No! No, listen, bro, that's somebody else's hand, bro. That's somebody else's hand. It's not him. Trust. Have faith. Have faith.
Bro, it's pretty fucked up. It's looking like his.
No, bro! Hold the line! Never back down, never what? It's gonna be revealed it's somebody else's. I swear. It will be. It's fucking
No, it's
Uha
gonna
or
be
something.
revealed that his sorcery somehow got better after losing his hand. Can we talk about just the fucking MVP of this chapter, though?
Pisshaku?
My man, Hakuri.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, I'm always
Like,
down to talk about
genuinely, like,
Akane.
he was like, if he wasn't, fighting someone who can't fucking die, like, he was putting in work.
He was. You're right. He was.
Teleporting people around teleporting the sword to himself and then isoing it at him is fucking awesome.
That was kind of sick. It was kind of
Yep.
cool. I can't lie. Especially because the other sword was like still stuck in him, so he was put in a compromised situation. It's just like, oh, all we have to do is behead him, and everyone else is like, fuck, man, I don't know how we do that. Hakane was like, all right, step aside.
He just hopped to it. Yeah.
Yeah, he just said, all right, let me get this all in order. Got it straightened out. I was very surprised. I was like, damn, all right, cool.
Yeah, no, he was. It nose wasn't even bleeding there. Like,
Yeah, he
good for him.
just said, I'm open. I gotta let it fly. He just said that shit. Oh,
Yeah,
chill.
I'm really curious what this guy's deal is. Since
Who,
I
Yuki
think,
Sada?
yeah, Yuki Sada or
The Carne is
Asada.
Asada.
Was that our
Lucas
nickname for
Sada.
him?
Yeah,
Our
Lucas
nickname
Hishaku.
for him is Pisshaku or Lucas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chat also calls
Doesn't
him
really seem
Carlos
like a
as well.
Lucas. I can run with Carlos. He seems like a Carlos.
What? What?
Why? All right, sure.
He
You
said,
can do
"Lucas."
that.
Nah.
No.
Oh wait, hold on.
Other
Okay.
random name though.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Chat. It looks like we've unintentionally come up with another name. It's Carne Asada.
I'm not
Oh my god.
Don't worry, chat. I will. Don't worry. I will, because I think it's funny and it's also cool. So I'm gonna call him Carne Asada. Carne Asada
seen,
goes hard. True.
I've seen some people talk about what his sorcery might be and how it might be tied to like perception, essentially.
Oh.
Because the way he frames it, one of his biggest like character traits so far is he seems to be the most loyal to Yura. Like, he's the one that declares he'll be king. You know, he has this whole thing where he's like, he just trusts what he says so implicitly.
Yes.
And I saw someone mention, like, maybe he's invincible right now because Yura told him he's the strongest Hishaku member.
Dude.
Wait. It just occurred to me. Is Carlos Hishaku the Bartholomew of Kagurabachi then?
No.
Mm,
Anyway.
Damn, bro. Not the strongest glazer of today versus the strongest glazer in history.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair. He will continue to glaze because he cannot die. So he can continue on.
Yeah, he got the undead unluck powers, like Walls pointed out. Taishi.
So yeah, I don't know. It could be someone's asking if related to Char as a Kiyanagi. Maybe, but like
maybe
she was not healing like that. And that could just be because she's less trained, she's not trained for combat, she's younger. That's entirely possible. I would need to see a bit more evidence. I mean, they don't even like look alike, so like, you know, I just don't see it at the moment. But
it would definitely be
hear
interesting though. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no, I did not.
I like
That's a
that.
genuine possibility. I do just think it needs a bit more evidence. So
Fairs,
that's all.
fairs. Yeah. But yeah, Carne Asada was going fucking insane in this chapter. I thought it was really cool. Just like you chop him off and you have the panel. I mean, it's in the thumbnail, but it's just his head talking. Especially because of the Reze Bakugo slander wars, where like someone will post something and be like, no, Bakugo just takes her head off. It's like, you're a fucking idiot because Reze can still fight even without a head. So I thought it was very funny to see a decapitated head play a part in a chapter this week too. It's very cool. It's very cool to see it and be like, hey, even if it's black, it's white to me, buddy. So you know what I say? He's on that Zoro timing. So just how he's able to just take all of the, like, the fact that Kiri, I forgot her name already, but shouts out to my love. Kiri slices through him and he just re-heals his body around the blade. She's like, dude, what the fuck?
So
Like, that's cool, man. That's so sick. I love shit like that. So it kind of reminds me of Muscular from MHA, where like he would just like manipulate his muscles.
Drawn, it looks
yeah.
So I dig it.
Yeah, it was cool. So I'm loving seeing his power right now, especially because he's fighting and he's like all types of fucked up apparently. But hey, if he can just regen, it makes sense. Or if he has that perception sort of ability that you were talking about, Zenith, where he's like, oh God, this shit hurts. And Johnny Hishaku's just like, all right, bro, lock in. He's like, all right, I'm locked. Like, that's kind of cool. So either way, I'm really digging it so far. I was not expecting to like him so much. I don't know. He's kind of grown on me a little bit in this chapter. I dig him a lot.
Yeah.
True.
No, I'm so sorry. It's just like, yeah, no, it's cool. I love this little fight. I've said it several times. I love how this arc is given more of a highlight on just normal sorcery instead of just the enchanted blades. It's really given so many characters just time to shine and do cool shit. I'm really curious how this is gonna end, because I mean, it looks like we're just gonna be getting like Yura's going to the Sword Saint. Like,
yeah. Chapter 100 is gonna be fucking ludicrous, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. Something big is happening.
It's gonna be chapter 100. Holy shit.
That's why I was like, oh man, he's getting there pretty quick. And then I looked at the chapter number. I was like, oh, that explains it. That explains it. That makes sense.
Oh my God.
Because they can't kill Yuki Sada, because they can't kill. I'm not doing that other shit.
Bro.
Like, I'm good.
What about Pisshaku?
Pisshaku is funny, but now I know his name. So like, I gotta internalize it. I gotta like start saying it.
Say it
so
enough times. Yeah.
Exactly. Since they can't kill Yuki Sada, like, this fight is just going to happen. Like, Chihiro and Samura can't interfere.
Yeah.
Like, at all. They can't do shit right now.
Yeah, dude. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Whew. Hey, Kagurabachi's looking in excellent form, bro. I mean, when is it not? But like, God damn, dude.
I'm telling you, did I not? I had major fucking stocks in Yura. Are y'all not moved? Like, has he not moved y'all a little bit?
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm glad your stocks paid off. because I loaded up this chapter name and I saw strongest. I was like, we're finally gonna get Teleport Man. He's coming in. It was over, bruh. It was over. I was like, damn. Never mind, Sheba. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny because like a title, like a chapter titled "Strongest" could refer to several characters.
Yes.
It could be the strongest sorcerer. It could be the strongest enchanted blade wielder. The strongest Hishaku member. Like it could be fucking anything.
Yeah, man. Oh God.
Yeah,
This
no, we're
shit
not
is
getting
so
any
good.
of it. It's crazy. Like this, just non-interference thing has raised the stakes so fucking high. Because like none of our major players can get in. They were all sent elsewhere. Every single one of them were. Yura's plan was genuinely fucking perfect.
It was
Like,
genius. Yeah.
He played the field so goddamn hard.
God damn, bro. Yeah. Every single twist and turn. It's just seeing how it develops. It's like, yeah, all right. This is the guy. Makes sense, dude. Holy fuck, dude. This shit is so good. Also, I wanted to point out a comment that made me chuckle. Bad Clips being like, sorry, Sailor. Yura says you're white now. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. It's the fucking Michael Jordan on the sidelines. No. No, man. Hell no.
Yeah, I am very curious what Yuki Sada's deal is. I think if, the theory about like him having some super good sorcery like that, if that's true, that would be really cool. Mostly because I think it would play into like just the theme of loyalty around his character and how that could be interesting. But also, I also really like the idea of him being of the Kiyonagi clan. I think that's also potentially super interesting. And would give Char some goddamn relevance because she ain't been in the story in goddamn months. Like, I miss her. She's so funny.
Hey, when she comes back and she solos Yura, stay on that side, buddy.
Fuck, that'd be so funny. That'd be so fucking funny. Damn it.
Hey, man,
I
it's gonna
couldn't
happen.
argue. Yeah.
It's just how it be, man. It's just how it be. Also, I do find it a funny little callback once again. This is a very specific one, but Hakuri finds himself on the opposite wall of Johnny Hishaku because back in the Rakuzaichi, Chihiro's like, I gotta get through here to get to Hakuri and everyone else, and Johnny Hishaku is like, I'm not letting you go fucking anywhere. Matter of fact, I killed your bitch ass daddy. What you got to say about that? So now, once again, on the opposite end of a wall with just a absolute demon waiting for him on the other side. So, hey, hopefully they don't meet again next time. Hopefully. Or this time. Hopefully they don't meet again. If they do, I'm not going to lie, gang. You wrap it up. You're done. You're done. Yura will solve racism. Hey, man, one way at a time. He's like, we are all the same. He's like, hey, I guess we're all the same. This is how it is, Taishi.
If you think about it, like, I bet Zoro would love that power.
I mean, hey, he has Luffy though, so he has to suffice. Like Luffy, like, will just like straight up turn everything white. Like he doesn't need to like to be like, nah, it's white, bro. He doesn't have to tell you. Like he just makes it so.
Well, nah. I was actually saying is like then he could tell his opponent that they're black and then immediately get a power up. He would always win every fight.
Yeah, the bigotry buff, we know.
Yeah, the bigotry buff. When Sanji told him that fucking cheetahs and leopards, they're in Africa, Zoro one-shot him in the recent anime episode. So like, I don't know, you may be onto something.
That was so fucking crazy. Like
Zoro, genuinely, he might jump up to the top realm and he's like, oh, this is magnificent. This is great. You know what? Yoru is like, finally, the world remembers me. War is back. Like, that's about to be what it is. Like, yeah, let's go, man. I can cut them down for free.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
W hate crime. W hate crime. Yura the Whitewasher versus Saint Vaughn the Eraser bigotry battle of the century. Oh my god, bro. I don't know. Yeah, we might have to line that up for pay-per-view. I don't know. But yeah, that was fucking crazy. That edit of Sanji being like, leopards are from Africa, and Zoro just logs it. Yeah, Suntory. That shit was so clean. That was such a clean slash.
But yeah, no, this got Kazono, man, the fucking presentation of just those last 4 pages. Just the hallway littered with the bodies and the flowers. That genuinely, those last 2 pages is so fucking good. Holy shit. I'm so hyped, guys.
Dude, even when you see the other members of the Kaminabi, they fall over and they have the flowers growing out of them, and it's all gross. He's carrying a severed hand. It's definitely not Azumi, man. Leave me the fuck alone. He's carrying a severed hand, and you see Carne Asada's head. He's just staring at him, decapitated, and then he just smiles at him. He's like, "That's my goat right there." The scene is so brutal and grisly. The atmosphere of this environment and the fact that it's literally just them walking through, again, just so Hell's Paradise pilled, which, by the way, they came out with a box set today. They knew they got me, bro. I'm about to buy that series all over again. They fucking got me. But I just love seeing them walk through everything as the area is slowly getting infected with the Shinichi, and he's just saying, all right, it's time. He's here. Oh, dude. Whew. Yeah,
and,
that was another good
I
one.
will.
Go ahead.
What's up?
Oh, it was just someone saying, Nomade, saying that the POV shot of Hakuri aiming at Issa was sick as hell.
That's so cool.
That was really
I
cool.
can just imagine that animated, where he rushes into the room, he fucking tries to get closer and get the shot,
Yeah.
I can totally imagine that. That just sounds wicked. And also next chapter, we are getting one of the coolest tropes in any battle shonen. Only the peak battle shonens do this, which is when you have 2 major villains fight each other.
True.
Because, genuinely think about that for a second. There's a bunch of good examples. The first one that comes to mind would be JoJo's Part 5, where it's Doppio versus Metallica. That's a good example of that.
Oh my god, yeah, I almost forgot about that.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, right. Trying to think of other examples off the top of the dome, but it doesn't happen nearly as much as it should, considering how fucking cool it is.
Dude, one of my favorite moments in MHA is Shigaraki pulling up on Overhaul at the end, aha, bitch, I win. That shit is so cool.
Shigaraki does that a lot. He beefs with other villains all the time, and it's so fucking cool.
It's
have that with fucking Redestro as well.
The Redestro moment was fucking sick, and I think that was his the most defining moment for him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. And I wish that happened more often, because it's the thing that makes moments like that so cool. Oh, another example is I'm trying to remember the name. When Aizen joins the fight against Yuha in Bleach, that shit goes fucking hard.
Yeah.
There's so many, and the thing about these moments that make them so cool is it's just unpredictable. Anyone can come out of those situations on top, really. Because these are the villains. Nothing about the stakes dictates that they both survive or that they both die, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Jogo versus Sukuna is another one. That's less of a fight, but there's another example.
Still fun. Yeah.
It's awesome. It's always so much fucking fun. So, Yeah. It's
That shit
just
goes on.
genuinely one of the coolest tropes, like, in Battle Shonen, like, ever. So,
Yeah.
I'm really
yeah.
excited. Corolla versus Hisoka, I was trying so hard to remember that one. Thank you. Holy shit,
that was a sick
that
fight.
might be the best example of it, actually. Like, that's up there for damn sure, honestly.
Don't worry, Bad Clips. I saw it first. Don't worry. I recognize you. Stand proud. You're strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. That shit is cool. I agree. But yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes, and it's really fun. Hopefully we get to 100 chapters and we're all good. We're all good. Thank you, Sailor. I said it louder. You're welcome. Hey, no problem. I recognize you. But with all that being said, let's jump into our next chapter here. Let me pull up my notebook again because I kind of forgot what the order is because Black Clover is back. Okay, yeah, we have JJK Modulo Chapter 9. Fellas, how we feel about this
hold
one?
on. Someone's saying Sasuke versus Itachi totally counts. That's actually a really fucking good example.
That's true. Yeah.
God, it's such a good fight. Yeah, JJK Modulo. What a good chapter.
Yeah.
I love that I was just wrong, like, about so much stuff. I think there's a lot of interesting things here. To bring things back, we ended on this very complicated political situation for the Cimmerians here.
Yeah.
And, one of the things I was wondering a lot was what the deal with Dabura is going to be, because he is from the other clan, yet he seems to be in charge of this group overall. What's the deal there? What's the kind of political situation happening there that gave him this, like, position of power? And it totally, I feel like Akutami expected, like, people to think like that and wonder what his deal was, because it's totally flipped on its head from what, like, I saw anyone expect, frankly, where the reason he's in charge isn't because of some political situation that was enforced on these people. No, they just left, and he wants to protect them.
Yeah, he wants to keep him safe for his friend. I would have never expected that shit.
That's so...
That is
because he's just
cool.
been fucking aura farming the whole time, like an evil dude.
Because he's literally, not only has he been aura farming, but he's like, this guy's like Sukuna. And in the context of JJK, nigga got compared to Satan, like, first go. Like, that's crazy. I never would have expected, like, Dabura to actually be... I didn't know he was chill like that, basically. Like, I didn't know he was chill like that. Yeah, this whole conflict, Modulo, we're getting our fucking recipes back, man. We're getting our fucking recipes. I'm just so pleased with everything that Modulo is doing here. This entire conflict with the Cimmerians and the I forget their names. Fuck.
The Deskunte.
Deskunte, yeah.
Pretty sure? I'm gonna find it again.
I believe it is the Deskunte. Yeah. And just the way that it's described here, where, again, another comparison with Sukuna, where you have Dabura, the Deskunte, the lead rep for that, or at least for us right now. Obviously, we see their leader in this chapter, but it's described like, hey, when they challenge you to an Agni Kai, you show up. It's a very might makes right sort of society. And if you're wrong, then you die. But if you're right, then, like, okay, we go from there. We just kind of move forward with life. Very much a Sukuna philosophy all the way up until the end, obviously, where it changed. So that's another comparison from that. And all of that goes up to this moment where things don't really feel right, where Dura is just like, I don't know, like, I mean, I guess, but whatever, I'm not really excited about it. And this development for Dabura, where, immediately we kind of call it out, where he's just like, hey, they got your little sister, huh? They're forcing you to do this. He just seems so fucking sad. Everything that's going on with him, it's like, I really immediately I want to know more about this guy. I want to know what, like, hopefully his sister's okay. Hopefully, I don't know, like, is there a way we can get her back? Like, I immediately sympathize with this guy. Even with his like super scary exterior, which I think is really cool, because again, not only from what we've seen and, you know, how he's been hyped up, everyone's like, oh my god, this guy's fucking insane. He shows up in this chapter and Cross is like, bro, we gotta go, we can't be here anymore, like he's just gonna kill you. But Maru, he's looking at him for who he is, and I feel like that is very symbolic of the two brothers here so far, where you have someone like Cross, who's like much more reserved, and he's just he kind of views things matter-of-factly, whereas you have somebody like Maru, who is much more like the heart. It kind of reminds me of like the heart and soul comparison between Mahito and Yuji in early JJK. We're getting our fucking recipes back, bro, I'm trying to tell you. But it really reminds me of that, where you have Maru, who looks at this guy for who he is. He doesn't see him as like this super scary monster. He just sees him as another opponent for Dura to win, and he believes in him to win. And when he loses, Maru jumps in, and it's not just to like, I'm gonna get revenge for him. It's like, why did you not take him seriously? Why did you, like, are you disrespecting him? What the fuck is your problem? Like, this guy has done so much for us, and even with your overwhelming power, you can't even like give him the honor of like taking him out with your full strength. What's wrong with you? This is something that Cross would have never considered. He's just like, well, I guess we're dead now too. Cool, this is great. And this leads him to be so much more pessimistic about everything that's going on. And like, again, I can't blame him. Fuck, man, like, shit's so bad, and so much stuff has happened in this conflict. Like, I don't blame him for having his heart stamped out in this moment, but because he has his brother here with him, he's able to show him another side of things, and he's able to hopefully open up that heart and open up that road for them to go on and meet their actual neighbors, which we see at the end of the chapter, which I'm assuming they use this to build their big spaceship. I'm assuming. But just the fact that he has this sort of optimism and this duality between the brothers, I think is so fucking cool, man. I genuinely, like, this is, I said it before, but this is the most heartfelt JJK has been in such a long time. Even with, you have the moment where Dura is like trying to not beg with everybody, but try to point out the, like, what exactly is going on here. Put everybody on game. And just how that cuts to him, the leader, being like, Dabura, just begin this. And everyone's face is just crying. And like, just that moment alone, it's like, fuck, man. Like, God, dude. When they bury him, it's such a beautiful thing. He's buried in the flowers. He's crying. Like, dude, like, just small shit like that. It's so good, man. And again, how this closes off Cross's heart. He's like, I can't do this, man. I can't live with these fucking guys. They took away the most important thing to us, and that was you. I can't fucking live with these dudes, man. I can't do it. Dude, I'm just so thankful, man. JJK is good again. It's so good. Now we know the word neighbor matters a lot to Cross. Yeah, exactly. That's why he brought up a few chapters ago. Like, why the fuck did you use that word in particular? Yeah. I feel so much more sympathetic towards Cross's perspective and attitude, even if it's born out of anger. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, I do find that part interesting. If I can put it another way, is like, he is carrying on Dura's will, but he's doing it in a more pragmatic fashion compared to his brother. Or like, you could say that's a good way of balancing things as well. It's like, you've got I like the two of them looking at it from different perspectives, but ultimately trying to reach the same thing.
Right. Yeah. I think it is just like so amazing, man. Like, just the fact that you have a character like Dura and just how much he can influence these two brothers, the fact that you have this political conflict where it's like, hey man, listen, we need to get rid of these Callians because they're super dangerous, but like if we do, they're also they could also kill us. Like, we're the only ones who cry for them. This could absolutely murder us, which goes into this thing with Cross where he's, you know, talking to Yuka like, hey, are you just going to stomp over like living people just to get what you want, just to feel peace? Is that what you're going to do? Because that's essentially what the Deskunte were going to do. Just like, hey, listen, I understand that some of y'all may die for this, and I want you to know we are okay with that. That's fine with us. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you have this moment where they're just like, man, can't we like live together? Isn't there something else that we can do? Isn't there something else that can happen? But they are insistent. They are like, no, y'all either get the fuck up out of here or y'all die. Like, they don't even want to listen to any of this. It's so heartbreaking, man, especially after you see how much work is put in, not only in just the canal, but for a character like Cross. Like, I didn't touch on it last week just because we didn't have a whole lot of time and I wanted to get through it. But no bullshit, I teared up when Cross apologized to those people and he looks over, he says, Dura, I understand it now. And they just smile back at him and the laugh. Dude, genuinely almost brought me to tears. That is such a fucking beautiful moment. That is so good. And you see all of this effort that is being put into all of these places, and to see how eager the leader of the Deskunte is to stomp out all of that and to make it meaningless and to make it invalid. But to see the heart live on that Dura was able to give to not only the brothers, but the people of the Cimmerians, and give them the opportunity to move on and find another place to continue living. I think that is so sweet, man. And it goes back to what Yuka was saying, like, hey, listen, it's okay to feel anger. It's okay to feel fear. It's okay to never forget these negative and fucked up feelings. But you have the power to make a change. You have the power to continue living. Just how this whole flashback has like played into it, it makes her words hit so much harder. And I'm very excited to see what exactly their dynamic is going to be now. Hopefully this does lead to him being able to believe in her, because after that initial experience with the Deskunte brother, I don't blame you for not believing in like anyone else. I don't blame you at all. It's really fucked up. You tried to make this whole bridge between the two of you. You try to gap the differences and everything else, and they just say, fuck it. Yeah, no, I get it, man. It's PTSD. I understand. It's just, dude. It's so intricate, so fucking good. Modulo, y'all got me, man. Y'all got me. It's hilarious that Dura gets
really
a funeral, but Gojo, nope. Apparently human sorcerers can't be emotional. I mean, he does. We just don't see it, which sucks dick farts and ass. But I am happy that we did get to see one for Dura here. Maybe that is actually like a direct response, because Akutami could have been like, yeah, I was bullshitting. It actually showed him having a funeral here. Which I hope it is. I hope it is. So far, he's learned, like, he's, you know, when an author is just like, yeah, you know, I learned a lot from my story. It's like, all right, man, cool. You know, like I just kind of look at that as PR speak. But it genuinely seems like Akutami was just in the lab. He was just like, yeah, no. All right, cool. They say I'm losing recipes. I had someone tell me I fell off. Ooh, I needed that. Got back in the lab, bro. Started figuring shit out again. So we're good, man. We're good. Good stuff.
Chilling. I'm hyped.
Enough time has passed. It's better than Boruto. Listen, I'm not familiar with Boruto's game just yet, but like I will add to a slander campaign. So I agree. Yeah, with that all being said, these chapters from Dura hit. I agree. Sure. I wish these were written chapters. These written chapters were used back in Shinjuku Showdown in the ending. Hey man, Me too. I read Boruto. Trust. True.
Dura is such a fucking cool character. I mean, we only had him for 2 chapters, and he's easily one of the better ones we've gotten in his remake so far, or sequel. I don't know why I said remake.
Yeah, same difference when you were like Squint, Taishi.
Yeah.
One of them has aliens.
That's everything I got on Modulo.
6-7, Taishi. Yeah. Okay. I am ready to move on then. Let me load up the docket here. Let me grab my pen, write this all down. Okay, so next one is a triple feature. We have Black Clover chapters 384 to 386. Fellas, or I guess Zenith, because you had some interesting comments, or it sounded like you did. How do you feel about this? I'm interested to hear how you feel.
Awesome.
I mean, I can get into it if you don't want to.
Yeah, nice. I think these chapters are fine. Personally, I was talking a little bit before the podcast started. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This just felt very by the numbers. Like,
that's fair.
I don't know. It's nothing about it surprised me or was really interesting. It was just a lot of action beats, a lot of fights getting wrapped up. And we're getting into the final battle again. So I'm just kind of bored.
Just regular.
If I'm being real. I don't think it's bad. It's just I'm bored if I'm being completely real.
That's totally, that's fair. Cause I kind of understand that. I kind of felt that same way going through like the back end of the chapters here, where I was like, all right, cool. Like we're just kind of going through. They're fighting, and it's a cool fight. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the moment with Yami and Andromelech where they teamed up. That was cool.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Fucking Fugeolion. I guess he's got it now. Good job getting spirit dive, buddy.
Decided to lock in.
Yeah, that felt like the government mandated Vermilion segment. But hey, I get more mommy Mereroleona, so like, hey, I'm not mad at it, Taishi. Yeah, I overall I enjoyed these chapters. I liked them. I thought they were fun, but I can totally understand how it's just like, okay. And we waited a couple months, and it's just like, yep, we're going to the final battle.
Yeah.
Okay.
It leaves me with very little to say on it overall. I think there's a lot of cool stuff. I like how the fight looks. I'm sure this final battle is going to have a lot of cool magic, a lot of cool choreography. I like that. It uses the sort of the black and white dichotomy visually very well. Visually, these are fantastic chapters. A lot of the combat's cool. It's just, it's nothing it hasn't shown me already. Like, yeah, I don't know. We've reached the super climax. Yeah.
It's it's very, especially when you hear that whole term super climax. That's what they used to call me back in college. No.
Okay.
When you hear Bro, what's the problem?
Bro was having none of it.
That's not what they called you. I hear they call you super duper climax. Then like right now. Is that not, are my info sources wrong?
Well, I mean,
okay. Okay, I see you. Okay. I like
Bro,
that
they're
out
not
of you.
having it in the chat.
God forbid a white boy have motion, man. Let Silver have this, dog. Let him have this. But yeah, I enjoyed these chapters, but it was very much like it. This is just Black Clover, which isn't a bad thing, but it is very much just like the standard. Okay, we're gonna get back. I know this is gonna sound bad when I say it, but I just think it's funny is all. Please don't take this as like real slander. But it's like, okay, Black Clover chapter, here's the government mandated Noelle and Asta interaction. Here's the government mandated Asta and Mimosa interaction. Here's the government mandated Yuno and Asta team up. Here's the government mandated, oh my god, rivals. Here's the government mandated they're fighting back. Here's the government mandated, you know, like so much other shit. So again, I like these chapters, but I get it.
It's one of those things where if Black Clover is just your favorite series ever, which it is for some people, fair enough, you're gonna love all this because it's gonna feel very familiar. It's going to feel very fun. It's gonna, especially you know if you're like a big super fan, you've had to wait like a couple months for these next chapters. That return to familiarity, that sheer enjoyment, that makes a lot of sense. I'm not a super fan. I've just been enjoying the final arc for what it is, and this is more of what it is, and I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. It's not doing anything new for me, so I'm just not super invested in these chapters personally.
Yeah, I get it, man. I'm in the same boat, honestly. It's like maybe it'll hit different once we actually get the anime back up and running, and we actually get to see these moments, and then we don't actually have to wait like 6 fucking months between in moments to get these things.
Yeah.
So it's like maybe it'll be a different vibe then, because I think the big thing that's hurting it now the most is like this whole very wide schedule is currently on.
I totally agree. Yeah, I think just having these chapters be like, having the last set of chapters be like, we're gearing up for the final battle, and then this set of chapters be like, we're gearing up for the final battle. It's like, all right, we didn't really move. You know, like obviously it's not like nothing happened. Obviously things happened.
There was progression. It just, not a lot.
But like it's very much One Piece anime pacing where it's just like, cool. All right, we adapted 2 pages. We moved forward 2 steps. Let's go. You still overall, basically, in all seriousness, it still overall feels like we're in the same spot. So it's just kind of like, oh yeah, these chapters were cool. So I totally get that. Honest question, what made y'all like Black Clover? It's always been the book. It was actually incredible. Like really fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Black Clover is like, I don't think it's bad right now. I think the Spade Kingdom was a very funny arc looking back on it.
I downright fucking hate the Spade Kingdom arc. I
Spade
think
Kingdom is very silly.
that arc sucks.
That arc is very clown shoes.
And yeah, I actually, that being said, I did like Ryu's speech, but
yes,
it is also very fucking familiar. It's another character. It's like, I believe in Asta because he's been trying his best this whole. It's like, yeah, all right, I've been here. I've read the series. That moment is definitely more interesting from Ryu's perspective. Like looking at it from that point, I do like that moment a lot more because I think I do like him as a character. I really like the what's the place called? I totally forgot the Japan
Mickey Mouse
Light
Clubhouse. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I don't know.
It's been.
Is it Deadass just Land of the Sun or something like that? I Deadass don't remember.
It's been so long since we've been there. I just forgot. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, no, I like, what his upbringing. I've always thought he was one of the more interesting parts of that arc. I like that arc quite a bit. I think it's done a lot to sort of slow things down, have a bit less combat and more conversation between these characters. The world building in that section is really nice. I like that section a lot. Like that whole training segment. I think it's really solid. And I do like Ryu a lot. So I think that moment works really well for Ryu. Yeah, Lucifero sucks. Like, I don't. Yeah. People were gassing him up so crazy. Like, he sucks.
Fucking gas into the bike, bro. They were trying to gas it. Fucking nigga holding back a chihuahua trying to make that shit look vicious. That shit. It was bad, bros. It was very bad. Yeah, that was very on in our episodes, King. Yeah, that was like 15. Yeah, it was very early.
Yeah. We were very vocal about how ass that was. Like, we were not hiding it.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You had to call that shit out, bro. You had to call that shit out. But yeah, I feel like Black Clover was genuinely fucking phenomenal. There was a period in time where Black Clover was putting out my favorite chapters in Shonen Jump. Like, And that they
Yeah,
bro,
like that's
they
not
were going up
ridiculous to say. Like the elf reincarnation arc, that was really solid. That was solid shit right there.
God damn, that was like peak Black Clover to me, bro. Especially because we had the anime going on too, and they had like a killer opening for it. I think it's called like Justice or something like that, or Just Ice, or however they spell it. Oh, a few words are capitalized, a few are regular. Dude, that shit bangs, dude. Yeah, Black Clover was really fucking good when it came to their openings and EDs too. So I'm really happy to see the anime come back. Hopefully it can give this arc a very much needed facelift. But
how do you feel about Lucius as the final villain? I'm mixed on him personally.
He is Black Clover.
Right.
I think I like the idea of the twist with him, although I don't like the concept. I've gone into this before in past podcasts. I don't like the concept of the paladins that much. I think on the surface it's really cool. It brings back these old characters, and like, you know, gives them these uber cool fucking magical abilities that are just pretty cool for the fights. The emotional aspect never really worked for me, because it's like, it's these people it is the characters, but because of the brainwashing, it's just these people wearing the faces of these characters saying, oh my god, Lucius-sama is so cool and correct and shit. And it's like, emotionally, that doesn't really do anything for me. It's just kind of whatever. I like Lucius himself, though. I think a lot of his banter and interactions with Yuno and Asta are pretty fun. I think he's had some good lines here, you know, and I like him. I think he works as the final villain, especially thematically. You know, he's the ultimate chosen one against like these two, like, who have this very interesting relationship with the concept of the chosen one, with like, you know, Asta ultimately being this like nobody in the course of fate, but because of that he's unpredictable, whereas like Yuno is, not only is he just the greatest to ever do it, he is the greatest possible version of the greatest to ever do it. Like, he surpassed Lucius's fucking predictions and all that. Like there's a really cool thematic relationship with the concept of a chosen one there that I think is interesting for the full like subtext of Black Clover. So I think like thematically he really works. Just a lot of like the stuff about his plan has made chapters I think are just fine.
Yeah.
Again, that's actually a good point. The Paladins as a concept do a really good job of showing what a piece of shit he is. But like, for example, like with the Noelle fight against her mom, that fight doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Just because it's like, it's framed as, oh, it's her, you know, fighting her mom. And there is like, I think the moments with her brothers in that fight are really cool, but like, we're not really seeing, I think Aesir is her name, right? We're not really seeing her as a character, and we never really have gotten to see her as a character because it's not really her. So it's like, yeah, just emotionally that aspect of it doesn't work for me, I guess. It's hard to explain. It's not how it's written, it's literally just the concept doesn't do much for me personally.
Yeah, no, because I understand it. Because I remember we had this talk on the pod for back when the other chapters came out, and I was like, oh, I like the Paladins because of like what they do for like Noelle and stuff like that. And I think back then I didn't fully, I guess, comprehend what you were saying. But now that we've gotten some time away from it, I just assumed we would get more of that fight, and we like didn't really. Like, she got back up and it's like, okay, cool. And then Mereroleona took over and it's like, okay, cool. Maybe we'll get some more interactions there. Maybe we'll learn some stuff between them. And it's like, oh, the fight's just over. Okay. You know, like I can totally understand the whole idea of, it's like, oh, well, it's not really her being there. And maybe I just need to go back and reread those chapters. Maybe I'll feel a bit more strongly about it afterwards. But like, stepping away from it now, it's just like, okay, nah, I can see where you're coming from with that. That makes sense.
And I like, I think a better version of this plot line would be, for example, Naruto does the reanimation jutsu. And because it's their bodies that are manipulated and not their minds, you get a lot more of those genuine character interactions. And this isn't really me trying to hate on Black Clover in particular, because that's clearly not what like Tabata is going for. It's not his intention. I'm just trying to illustrate why, like, on an emotional level, one works for me a bit more than the other, if that makes sense. Like, that's all.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff does tie back to make Lucius a better character. And yeah, I do like him as a villain. I think he's a solid final villain for this. But yeah, you know, I feel very whatever about this arc, which I think is like interesting, because a final arc in a shonen is usually like really contentious. Like, there is shit you love and hate, and there's just like, I don't hate or outright adore really much of anything about this arc. I'm kind of middle of the road about it, which is a really interesting feeling to have about the climax of a story you've been following for genuine years. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, it's mid.
You know, in not so many words, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally feel that. I think I can kind of put myself in a similar tier where it's like, oh man, we're going through. It'll be over soon, and that'll be it. That's about it. I totally get that. No offense, but none of the current Black Clover villains are like Shigaraki, Akaza, or Mahito. I mean, like, you just compared them to like 3 of the goats. That's not very fair. But
I will say I like Patri. I like Patri quite a bit. I think he's probably the best villain.
Patri is top 1 villain. Yeah.
I like Xenon. I do like Xenon. He has a good backstory, and I like his dynamic with Yuno. He also made Yuno an interesting character for the first time, so good for him.
Wow.
God, yeah. Does it show that I did not give a fuck about Yuno for the longest time? I
mean, why would you? All it was just like, damn, that nigga's so cool. And that's it.
Yeah. I like. I think Xenon and Patri and Lucius are the best 3 villains in the series. But yeah, I don't think they entirely stack up against the best villains of the same generation of shonen manga. I think that's very fair. Oh, Conrad from the movie. Yeah, he's dope. I like the movie. Fucking rock. The movie rocks.
Really good.
Like, there's no getting around that.
That's actually really awesome. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel, again, just very middle of the road. And yeah, in terms of villains, yeah, you know, I mean, come on, the best of the best. Like,
yeah,
this generation has had some fucking amazing villains.
Yeah, dude.
There's no getting around that. It's been
God,
pretty great.
Man. I mean, like, it's hard. It's difficult, but it's just like, man, you'd be like, yeah, Black Clover doesn't have anyone on the level of like Makima, and it's like, oh, yeah,
yeah, you know,
yeah. I mean, like, it's hard, man. It's really hard. It's like, to be fair, there's not very many people who are like touching those characters. But yeah, I agree in terms of, I'd say like even like overall characters. I mean, like, I have my favorites. I really like Asta, Yami, Noelle, Mereroleona, obviously. But like, outside of that, I can't like remember off the top of my head who else I really, really like. But oh well. I mean, Black Clover, it's not bad, but it's there, I guess, is the best place to put it here. Yeah, that's about it. That's really all I gotta say.
I wish I had more to say on these chapters, but you know, I just don't. I just don't.
I don't know. I think we covered a lot in that segment. I think we talked about that more than I thought we would, honestly.
Fair.
But let me see. Okay, moving on. We have our final chapter of the week. I'll be honest, I haven't been able to read this. I kind of skimmed through it before we started, but I didn't actually give it a good read. Dandadan Chapter 215. Fellas, how you feeling about this one? You thinking it's good? Thinking it's bad? What are we thinking?
I like this chapter. I like
Same
it
here.
quite a bit. I like just seeing them interact. I like how Okarun is so skittish around like everything, but then he finally does admit, like, yeah, I love how he says it. He looks down, he's like, I totally love you. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah. I mean,
and
hey, he locked
Jim's
in
just
when he
like,
had
what?
to.
You can just say it like that? You asked.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. He locked in at the right time. He's just like, oh, well, I don't know. I'm nervous. Do you really love me? I love you more than anything, baby. Please know this. Like, I thought that was very funny. I was like, all right, okay, that's cool. Because last week he was like, okay, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to be the front man. I'm going to be leading this whole thing. And, Momo had to grab him by the shoulders and be like, all right, bro, lock in. Come on. You're going to be the guy. He's like, yeah, he's very nervous, very shy around her, which I thought was cute because obviously this whole time he's been so used to Momo taking the lead. So this is his first time where he's had to do it. So I like the fact that in this whole thing, he's still super nervous, still super afraid, but she's like, do you even like me like that? He's like, you are my love, my heart, my light, my life, my wife, my everything, girl. I love you so much, baby. I love you. She's like, how can you just say this? He's like, because I'm saying it to you, baby. I love you. I love you. I love that. That was very cute. That was really the only part that I stopped and I actually read that. I was like, oh, I fear this is good. I fear this is good.
I fear this is adorable.
Yeah.
I fear this is good. Yeah.
I love the last bit too, and they end up in the what's it called when they're in
Empty
like
space.
the other realm? Yeah, thank you, the empty space. And then you just see like the fucking, I don't know, the thing that is on the bicycle with the sword. Like, that's
It's
so
going to be a
funny.
fucking mummy.
Is it? Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it's all right. Yep, you're right. I didn't think so because the head shape looked a bit odd in that last page, but no,
I was thinking so too. Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, it'll be a mummy.
Yeah, no, I will say that's gonna be fun too because like we're just back to our regularly scheduled weirdness after everything. I think that's gonna be interesting to see because like I'm hoping this will also give us a chance to actually see what the whole thing with that ogre club is about. Oh, that he got because obviously
Yeah.
Imomo
Oh,
gets
yeah.
her powers right now. Oh, and we no
What?
longer
They have
Ogre
the
and
whistle.
Ino.
She has the whistle, so she's gonna be saved by Saint Germain.
Oh, that'll be
Saint
interesting, too.
Germain. I'm interested to see how she interacts in this space because she like doesn't have her power. She can't
You
perceive
don't
shit.
know shit.
Yeah. So like just see like Okarun just getting beat up by air. She's like, bro, what
I
are you
think she
doing?
can see the aliens. I do think she can see them. Because they're,
Yeah,
like,
like, it'd be one
yeah,
thing-
that's right. I forgot.
they're like physical things. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, what
yeah,
she
yeah.
can't perceive is yokai. That's a different thing. She can't perceive the aliens.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's true.
So,
That's true.
Regardless,
Momo's friends are goated. True.
Yeah,
Also true.
That is
Very
true,
cute.
yeah.
Very wholesome. But yeah, I fear that this is good so far. So I'm enjoying it. I'll definitely have to actually read up on the rest of the chapter after this and going into I was gonna say next week, but really tomorrow's chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy to
Good
pick up that
chapter.
stuff. Yeah,
I
no,
think.
good chapters. I like this. I'm surprisingly pleased with what's going on, especially after Dandadan's kind of bored me for a while lately. Like,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
it's crazy how like the amnesia thing happened. Where like this is ass, and it's finally like good again.
Yeah, right. Literally like the invert, bro. After so long of Dandadan just being a snooze fest, when they introduced an amnesia plotline, it's not over, bro. It's Daijover, it's Gojover, it's all types of over, bro. It's done. Like we're cooked here, man. It's over. But somehow, some way, the shittiest sort of writing trope in manga anyway. I don't know how it's used in other forms of literature, but in anime, that shit is ass, dude. It took the shittiest sort of writing trope to be like, wait, hold on, what? This is actually really good. this actually turned the
Yeah.
ship around completely.
You know, I think what it is, thinking about it more, I think the reason why it's so good now, at least by comparison to most other Amnesia arcs, is because It's like it's been in a very long time since we actually got to see Imomo and Okarun together or on the same page. Because like for a very long stretch of time during that Snore Fest, it was when they were separated. And so now that they're actually back together, then we can actually see the chemistry again in a different light. And I think that's what's going to actually be generating some more emotion here. So I think, in a way, that actually it works itself out in a weird way.
Somehow, yeah. No, I'm happy to have good manga again.
Yeah. Shouts out to you, Makio. You did not doubt. I remember that Amnesia chapter first came out, and you were like, nah, man, I have faith. I was like, I don't know how the fuck you do. I don't get it. I don't know how the fuck you believe. But hey, your investments paid off, bro. Shouts out. From Dandadan to Danda doing numbers. Damn. Kind of
okay, that's actually pretty sick.
Stage saying I'm probably forgetting something obvious, but I can't think of another Amnesia arc in anime I've seen. Big Mom in One Piece. That was literally the worst part of Wano for being like dead ass.
That shit sucked. The only other good one that I can.
The very end of Undead Unluck, that was like they just
Jesus, I forgot about that
shit immediately. Yeah, they undid that shit immediately, which I think I would have been better if they didn't undo it. If I'm being completely real, I think that kind of soured the. I'm mixed on the ending to Undead Unluck, if I'm being honest, but that's a conversation.
I thought it
for
was
another
fine.
Day.
Yeah,
exactly. Right. For a series I loved, it was just fine.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, better than most endings get.
True.
So
do we count Meroem at the end of Chimera Ant?
Totally, but that's peak. So
yeah, that's like the only good one.
I mean, I would say most of the classifications when an Amnesia arc is ass is usually just in like rom-com situation. And it's like I'm sure I can't name any specific ones here, but I'm sure we've all anyone here who. Is that there?
Yeah.
I said I'm trying to think.
I don't know any off the top of my head. I wouldn't be surprised if fucking Nisekoi had that shit though. That shit sucks.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt it would have been in there. But no, that's perfectly the descriptor of trying to find here. It's like it always ass in a rom-com situation.
Like, oh my god, who are you? This sort of situation. Like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to do that, bro. Oh, I mean, I guess technically another good Amnesia plot line. I mean, I don't know how it's played out now because there's so much shit that has come in with new lore drops and shit like that from movies and manga and TV, whatever. But I guess Dragon Ball, right? Goku came in, hit his head, forgot he was supposed to blow this shit up. But like I think that's different because it's not like we knew Goku was a destroyer. It's like we only knew Goku like the sweetheart. So like I feel like that's a little different. I don't know if we give that one the pass.
I will. I know, I'm so nice.
What a nice gentleman. You hear that, Goku? You can say the N-word, courtesy of Zenith Animanga.
I ain't got that privilege. I can't be handed that out.
I'm only strictly counting rom-com on manga in this situation here. Or I'm not really counting for like any of the shonen stuff because they always play it off somewhat differently.
Promise Neverland? I got some bad news for you, Janice. I'm sorry.
Neverland lost their memory.
Emma.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
At the very end.
The final arc.
Yep.
I totally fucking forgot about that. You're right. Fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe that's a product of me just not liking the final arc in general, but maybe that was actually good. But
no, the final arc sucks ass.
Yeah, I don't like the final arc at all. Like maybe Emma losing her memories was
there. I like, but like that arc was not it. Like, good.
Yeah, we rocking with that. Nah. Nisekoi didn't need an amnesia arc because the entire premise was that they didn't remember their childhood well enough to know more about the locket in the first place. True. They were just ass off rip. They were going ass for ass. Damn. Not gonna lie, the best amnesia plot I've seen was from Not Allowed in Another World. Hey, shouts out. It's good because Emma forgot that yes arc. You know what? True. Name a shonen series whose final arc was praised. I mean, yeah, I was about to say Full Metal Alchemist. I still
just like good
there
because
go.
that
We're
final arc.
now.
Oh, we were gone for a minute.
It cut out for literally 2 seconds. We're back now.
But yeah, like, with Bleach, it's like that one was just an undercooked arc in the end. I think it just had some things it needed to cook on a bit more, but with the anime, it's getting that chance, which is nice.
Yeah. I think MHA is another example of it. I don't like its final arc, but I know a lot of people do, so I'll count that one. Haikyuu is one that I think is like pretty generous.
So good.
It's
Holy
so fucking
shit.
peak. Yeah. It's so fucking peak. I haven't. I mean, like.
Okay, but what's the worst shonen arc you've ever seen?
The worst
There's a right
shonen
answer,
arc.
by the way.
It has to be the ending arc for Fairy Tail, right?
You goddamn right.
It has to be, man.
Goddamn right. That arc
Golly,
sucks so
man. It's so unfortunate. Because that arc also, like, it had some moments where I was like, okay, all right, we're kind of cooking a little bit. And then we started serving poo-poo platters.
Good it does. It's so ass.
Yeah, it's truly unfortunate, man. It's truly unfortunate. Because does this imply Fairy Tail was good? Listen, to me, yes, but I recognize I'm a sick freak. I realize that I am the outlier.
The rest of the series, like the ending is just so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. I hate it.
Fairy Tail.
Okay, here's the thing. It's low hanging fruit, but that's just because the tree was already short. But like,
damn, bro, you know,
like it was already bad, but the fruit was straight up touching the ground, man. Like,
hey, man, you don't think Urza cutting the meteor was better than Kenpachi? I think so, Taishi.
Oh my god,
I think Inclea is Taishi.
That entire fight sucks. That entire fight sucks so much. Her mom's backstory is some of the dumbest shit I've ever watched. Like,
I thought that was cool. Not too much. Wait.
Oh my god. I'm so glad the studio did absolutely nothing with that, because they clearly have no fucking budget. And honestly, it's what it deserves. It's what it deserved.
Not too much on
that
one part though. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget when I was reading that series through, because I read it when it was all over. I was reading that story through, and they're like, "Dude, Acnologia, he's immune to magic," and then they just go, "Nuh-uh." They just start beating him.
Yeah. They're like, "But what if we give Natsu all our magic?"
I was like, bro, no fucking way, dog.
Dude,
no
here's the
way.
thing. That arc, the beginning of that arc is so fucking cool.
It's so peak.
It's so fucking cool.
It's so
It starts out as a three-way war between Acnologia, Zeref, and Fairy Tail, and what is gonna happen when these three forces clash on this massive scale, and it just doesn't do fucking anything with it. Literally, the first thing that happens is they just teleport Acnologia away so that he basically gets there after, Zeref is defeated.
Yeah. Because if they were there, it literally would have been 2 hydrogen bombs versus a coughing baby. That's would have been.
But it would, if he was, someone who could write cleverly, he could have made it so that those 2 hydrogen bombs were basically putting each other in check, and that the Fairy Tail Guild could take advantage of that and do some cool shit. But they didn't do any cool shit. They just fought. It was a normal ass arc where they just had fights, except the fights were bad and the backstories were bad and the writing was bad.
You didn't like it when Makarov came back after a super emotionally resonant moment with Zeref and Mavis? Oh shit, dude. Imagine that, one of the rare glimmers of light in the final arc with Mavis and Zareth, I was like, oh, this is actually super wholesome. This is actually well, not wholesome. It's really sad, and it's like pulls at your heartstrings. It's like, oh man, this is actually really good. And then the chapter ends with Makarov waking up. Oh, I feel like I just woke up from a dream. No! No! Don't take me back. The voices, they're getting louder again. Nah, man. That shit was so funny, bro. That shit was so funny. Listen, man, I realize that I am an outlier. I am a sick freak when it comes to Fairy Tail. I think I like it the most out of anyone in this chat. I really enjoy Fairy Tail. I have all the volumes and I'm proud. But goddamn, bro, that final arc, that was something. That was something, man. That was something, man. That's why whenever it'd be so funny whenever a story would end, they'd be like, this is the worst ending in Shonen. And I was like, y'all don't know.
Dude. That is a fucking low bar. You are back on the ground limboing to get beneath that fucking bar.
Shit. I gotta finish Fairy Tail one day. It'd be real funny if I liked the final arc. I feel like you would. I'm
straight up, Sage. I'm driving to your house to argue with you if you like that final arc. Like, I'm not even doing that in voice call. Like, genuinely, like.
No, I feel like you would, Sage, because I feel like there's some emotionally resonant moments in that arc that will stick with you, and I think you will like it. I'm not even saying this to troll.
I'm gonna go through it again just to restack my evidence on why it's ass.
W hate watch. Hey, nah, man. I'm just saying.
Actually, genuinely one of the worst things I've ever fucking watched in my life.
God, man. Yeah.
Week after week, just losing hope in its quality.
Fuck. Yeah, it was so funny going through that with Zenith, and he's like coming up with all of these ideas, and I just sat there in my chair like, I hate telling good people bad news, bro. I hate it. I hate it. No, bro, no. But hey, man.
Zareth is actually one of the worst villains I've ever seen. Like, genuinely one of the worst. Imagine his whole. I've ranted about it before. I'm gonna rant about it again. His whole fucking deal is the curse of contradiction. So he just does shit that don't make any sense. So it's just ass writing covered by a plot point. It's like, oh, why'd he do that? That don't make any sense, bro. It's the curse of contradiction. He do shit that don't make any sense. Yeah, I know, it's ass. It's annoying. It's stupid. I want him to die. He wants to die. Grant him that. Fuck.
Please, Zenith, I need this. My Zareth, he's a little stupid. Please.
He's so fucking stupid. But they don't do smart stuff because it's contradictory. Ooh. Fuck off.
I believe the reason why, if you were to open up the textbook to page 4, chapter 373, you would be able to notice that Zareth has the curse of contradiction. Yeah, man. Very funny. Very funny. Nightmare.
Yeah, no, here's the
Hammers
thing,
aren't enough.
There is no like yeah, we've had some bad arcs. Fucking Shinjuku Showdown is a goddamn masterpiece in comparison.
God, bro.
Like, I have so many issues with that arc, but like,
that is a literary masterclass, bro.
It's peaks above, multiple peaks higher, I think.
Yeah. So that's the chat. If you ever, next time, let's just say, I don't know, Chainsaw Man does something stupid again, and I'm up here ranting and raving about it, and you don't like that, you can go, hold on, nigga, don't you like Fairy Tail? And I gotta, I gotta shut up at that point. I gotta be like, sorry, I didn't know you saw me. I didn't know you see me. This is my fault. I didn't know you saw me like that. That's my fault. There you go, chat. There you go. But yeah. Good discussions. Good discussions.
We've there's some final arcs out there that are contentious. Attack on Titan.
That shit's not contentious. That is a 64 pack of ass dookie doodle butter.
I think one that's a little underrated is I think Demon Slayer has a good final arc. I think
I think
one
so
gets a
too,
lot of
dude.
love.
Yes, I like Demon Slayer's final arc.
I think I definitely get where
like
people come from with the final fight dragging, but I get that on the weekly. Just rereading it, it's a lot better. I think it flows a lot better if you just go through it. And overall, it has some of the best fights in the series. The Akaza fight is just the best. Everything with the I think it's Yoriichi is his name, that whole backstory.
Yes.
Honestly, that might just be my favorite section in the story, period.
Yeah, man.
It's that and the Akaza section. Those two are just so fucking good. So my guy loves trash, but had the gall to say he hates garbage.
It's always very funny to give you a little pull behind the curtain, because whenever a new series drops, let's just say Silver's hey, you guys reading this new series? I'll be like, sorry, I don't read ass. And immediately Chad is like, don't you like Jujutsu Kaisen? Don't you like Fairy Tail? Don't you like Attack on Titan? Now oh. They got me up out of here, man. They got me up out of here. So there you go. Janice has been very calmly asking for it the whole time. What do you guys think about Ichi? I did not read the chapter, but just real quick.
Ichi the Witch? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good. Yeah, I was getting everything in order for the thumbnail in the pod, so I'm sorry I didn't read it, but yeah, if you guys are talking about spoilers,
liking
go ahead.
everything with Uroro and everything. I think it's building up a pretty interesting dynamic with Ichi and just how that's going to be going forward. That struggle for, I guess, power or dominance in the relationship. Control. Essentially.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. I like it. I'm not. This is a very good arc, and I hope you like the chapter.
Good.
Gachikuta? Yeah, I love Gachikuta. It's good. I'm not gonna say anything because it's literally just anime onlys in here with me, but I am caught up on the manga, and here's the thing. I think the current arc we're on is my least favorite arc, and it's still pretty damn good. So
nice.
I think it's quite good.
Oh, so he just fused with all of his spells that he has currently? That's fire.
Oh, he is doing crazy shit with magic.
That's
genuinely fire. Doing crazy. He is doing shit we didn't know he could do.
That's so cool.
He's combining spells. He's amplifying them. He's using shit that we didn't even spells that Ichi doesn't even have. It's crazy.
Damn. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out then. I'll definitely have to read up on that. That sounds fun. Oh my god.
It's really setting him up properly as the king of magics. It's fair. I can see why he was on top.
Yeah. I can see why he was that guy for so long. Good.
Yeah. It's genuinely hilarious he got bitched out in chapter 1 like that. That's so good.
Ichi upscale, rest in piss. Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Is there any other series you guys wanted to talk about? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of EP. I kind of want to.
No, that's fair, man.
I don't got any rapid fires this week.
We had some good chapters this week. I'm happy. I'm good stuff, fellas. Good fucking stuff, fellas.
Good stuff. You're goddamn right. Where did my pen go? I was gonna write down the timestamp. What the hell? What the? Oh, never mind. I found it. Okay. With that all being said, we're getting the F up out of here. Let us know down below what your favorite chapter of the week was. It doesn't have to be anything that we covered here on the podcast. It could be Blue Lock, Blue Box, Kill Blue, Grand Blue, Blue Beetle, fucking I don't know. I was gonna say Ichi the Witch, but we just talked about that. But yeah, let us know down below. We appreciate it as always. We'll see you guys next week. I think we'll have a full podcast, obviously outside of Black Clover, right? I think so. Believe so. I hope so.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Yeah. Good show, boys. Late? Nah, bro. We're never late. We're always on time. But with all that being said, Goodbye. And good night. Bang.